Hello everyone and welcome back to my kitchen. Today, I'm going to share a little secret, a trick that my grandmother taught me years ago, and it has completely changed the way I prepare nuts. It's so simple yet so effective, you'll wonder why you haven't been doing it all along. The secret? Throw your nuts into boiling water. I know, it sounds a bit strange, right? We usually toast them or eat them raw. But trust me on this one. This method is a game changer, especially for nuts with stubborn skins like almonds, walnuts, or hazelnuts. Have you ever spent ages trying to peel almonds one by one, your fingers getting sore? Or struggled with those bitter walnut skins that just won't come off? Well, those days are over. Let's get right into it. All you need is a pot of water and your favorite nuts. I'm using some walnuts and almonds today because they are perfect examples. First, bring your water to a rolling boil. Once it's bubbling away, carefully add your nuts. Be gentle, you don't want to splash hot water on yourself. Let them boil for just a few minutes. For almonds, about 1 to 2 minutes is enough. You'll see the skins start to wrinkle and loosen. For walnuts, you might want to give them a slightly longer time, maybe 3 to 4 minutes. This process is called blanching. It's not about cooking the nuts through, but about quickly heating the outer layer. Once the time is up, carefully drain the nuts using a colander. Immediately rinse them under cold water to stop the cooking process. This is important because we want to maintain that perfect crunch. Now comes the magical part. Take an almond and just give it a little squeeze. Pop, the skin slides right off, clean and easy. No more tedious peeling. It's incredibly satisfying to do. For walnuts, after boiling, the skin that often has a bitter taste becomes much easier to rub off. You can gently rub them between your palms or with a kitchen towel, and a lot of that papery astringent skin will flake away. This is the first major benefit: effortless peeling. You save so much time and effort. It's honestly a lifesaver when you're preparing a large batch for baking or snacking. But the benefits don't stop there. My grandmother always said that boiling the nuts does more than just help with the peels. It also helps to reduce that slightly bitter or astringent taste that some raw nuts have, particularly walnuts and pecans. The boiling water leaches out some of the tannins in the skin, which are responsible for that bitterness. The result is a milder, sweeter, and more pleasant flavor. Your homemade granola, cakes, and salads will taste even better. Now let's talk about digestion. Some people find raw nuts a bit heavy on their stomach. This is because nuts contain enzyme inhibitors. These are natural compounds that protect the nut from sprouting prematurely, but they can also make it harder for our bodies to digest them and absorb their nutrients. The boiling process helps to neutralize these enzyme inhibitors. Think of it like this: you're essentially laking up the nut. By breaking down these inhibitors, you're making the nuts easier on your digestive system. So if you sometimes feel a bit bloated after eating raw nuts, this method might be the solution you've been looking for. It's a gentle way to prepare them that works in harmony with your body. And this leads to another huge advantage: better nutrient absorption. Nuts are nutritional powerhouses. They're packed with healthy fats, proteins, vitamins, and minerals. But if our bodies struggle to break them down properly, we might not be getting the full benefit of all that goodness. When the enzyme inhibitors are reduced through boiling, our bodies can more efficiently access and absorb the valuable nutrients locked inside the nuts. So, not only do they taste better and feel better in our stomachs, but we're also getting more nutritional bang for our buck. My grandma was a wise woman. She knew these traditional food preparation methods were not just about convenience, but also about maximizing health benefits. This old-fashioned kitchen hack is incredibly versatile. Once you have your blanched and peeled nuts, the possibilities are endless. These perfectly prepped nuts are ready for anything. You can roast them for a deeper, toastier flavor. A quick toss in the oven after blanching gives them an amazing crunch, perfect for a healthy snack. They are also fantastic for making your own nut milk. Blanched almonds, for example, create a much smoother and creamier almond milk without any gritty skin particles. You can also chop them up and add them to your morning oatmeal, yogurt, or salads. They are a wonderful addition to baked goods like cookies, breads, and cakes, providing a clean, nutty flavor without the bitterness of the skins. And let's not forget about making homemade nut butter. Using blanched nuts will give you a super smooth and creamy nut butter that's just divine. This method is so quick and easy. It adds maybe 5 minutes to your prep time, but the payoff is enormous. You get nuts that are easy to peel, less bitter, easier to digest, and more nutritious. It's a simple step that elevates your cooking and snacking from good to great. It's one of those timeless tips passed down through generations that just works. It's not about fancy gadgets or complicated techniques. It's about understanding the food we eat and using simple, smart methods to make it better. So, next time you have some nuts in your pantry, I challenge you to try this. Grab a pot, boil some water, and see the difference for yourself. I promise, once you try peeling a blanched almond that slips out of its skin so effortlessly, you'll never go back. It's a little bit of kitchen magic, courtesy of my grandmother. Let me know in the comments if you've ever tried this method or if you have any other amazing kitchen hacks you've learned from your family. I love hearing from you all and sharing these wonderful tips. It's how we keep these valuable traditions alive. Thank you so much for watching today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more simple recipes and kitchen secrets. See you in the next one.